to have.
Let me see.
That is bright. We're going to talk about flashlights. And Sean is the flashlight guy. I thought I had seen every innovation, every difference in design, everything that could possibly be new in the world of flashlights. And you surprised me again. These are rechargeable.
Yes.
And they use a different form of LED. It's a super bright LED that just came into the industry recently. And you can see they're actually square in design.
They look like yellow dots.
They really do. Let me flip a switch. You ready? These are massively, massively bright. It's a lantern in this dimension. It's a regular flashlight with a super bright LED, but it also does something that I had never seen on any flashlight or lantern, and that is the ability to beam that light exactly where you wish it to be.
Yeah.
That's a really smart design. Am I right? This is a set of two at this price?
Yeah, set of two, and each individual one has its own charger.
Okay.
So when you get them home, you charge them up for 8 hours. Then you go ahead and you use them because they're super bright. They're SMD LEDs. It's that new technology, super bright, but they use a fraction of the energy or a fraction of the battery that you're used to. So they last a long, long, long time on one charge.
And then
you charge it up again.
Them again. So you're never buying batteries. You're going to pick them up in sets of two, and we've got three colors. We've got black, we have red, and then we also have kind of a hunter green.
Yes.
But flashlights do make great gifts. And this time of year, as we get into inclement weather, we have more storms that are going to be coming up. Soon, hate to say it, ice will be on its way. This is the perfect lantern for just parking right in the middle of the coffee table or the kitchen table and lighting up half a room. Yeah. I really am impressed at how those new LEDs light up.
Yeah, I mean, it's brand new technology. Again, they look like yellow squares, as you said there. And you can see them, but they're super, super bright. And that's the great thing about that technology. They're super bright in such a small, little convenient package, yet they use a fraction of the battery power that we're so used to. And we get to recharge these guys. I love that, because you never have to go buy batteries. Because in the middle of the storm, where are the things that go? The batteries and the shovels.
Right, and bread.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm telling you, the beam on this thing is massive. I'm trying not to hit directly into the camera lens.
We're shining it all the way across the QVC home here.
Which is, from here to there, I'd say, what, 25 to 25 feet?
Oh, at least.
At least?
At least.
And those beams, look at how bright this is.
Yeah, I mean, you can even see it when you put it on the table here. You see how bright that beam, that circle is. That's from one SMD mounted in the front
really
here.
Impressive.
But because of how powerful they are, it shines a nice long beam of light. You need to find the dog in the yard, you're going to be able to see him with this guy.
And it's a simple switch.
Yes.
I mean, there's nothing tricky about this. Man, is that thing bright. That's a completely different configuration. I'll tell you what, the idea of being able to have this swivel mount, you can use it as a regular lantern by mounting it this way, but it pops out. And that swing arm now lets you put it wherever you want it to be.
Well, for the great outdoors, people think about tying your fishing lures on where you can actually see the little loop to put the fishing line in.
I was thinking about that.
All right, think about, the college kid who wants to read in the dorm room but not disturb somebody else. You can go ahead and do that. We're going to have power outages this year.
Always.
We are going to have storms no matter where you live. You always need to have some type of light in your home. This is ideal because it lights up the entire room, not just a small section.
I'll tell you what, I mean, we still have a few of our studio lights up. Can we deaden them? And I don't normally do that. Normally you need a little bit of ambient light to be able to see, but now you're going to get a set of two. I'm going to put these side by side and get all my other lights turned off that are around it. That is amazingly bright.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the great thing.
Oh, sorry, I put this one on still.
But still, that's how bright they are.
That's really impressive.
I mean,
that is much more light than what we would normally see.
We could light up, I mean, just behind us, the lights we have on the shelves, we lit up the whole corner here with one. We lit up the whole Christmas tree and the gifts over there with one light.
I like this.
So that's how powerful
they are. And I like that I'm never
they are.
buying batteries.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's the gotcha when you're in a position where you need the big D cells. They are also really lightweight.
Yeah, nice and lightweight.
Because you're not carrying the weight of that big traditional battery in there.
And then they fold down. As you said, easy switch. Super, super bright. So, I mean, you can see, some people try and pass these little guys off as flashlights. I mean, you can see the difference in the beam there on the table. This isn't getting you anywhere. This you can see clearly across the yard, down the street. So when you're walking dog, are you blinding people? So, I mean, these are super, super bright, and that's what you want in a flashlight or a lantern.
I just did a completely informal and non-clinical test. because my producer, John, who is a great guy, every time we have flashlights, he is on the second story and in a long distance away. But every once in a while, I can get a flashlight to kind of get to him. I just blinded him over the top of his desk from here, and I've never been able to do that with a flashlight.
Yeah, I mean, they're super bright. It's brand new technology.
I like it.
You're just going to start to see it in the marketplace. These are one of the first guys to have it. That's why they're called super bright, because they truly are. They're super bright. They light up the entire room. They shine across the yard. They're super lightweight, and because of the way the SMDs or the new LEDs are made, they use less power. So when you charge them up, they last a long, long time. There's even a charger indicator, which I really like. You plug it in, tells you when it's ready. It turns green. So, I mean, there's no guesswork here at all.
Here is a traditional flashlight. Here is the new Super Bright. Can you see the difference between the two?
And the SMD, or the LED in this guy, is smaller than the bulb that's in here.
Yeah.
This uses more power than this.
And you'll get two, whether it's walking the dog, whether it's power outages that we know will indeed happen, whether it's just a matter of getting light exactly where you want it to be because of that telescoping I-beam construction on it. That's a really smart flashlight. Breaks down to a set of two for about $8.50 a piece. If you're buying more than one set of two, you'll actually save money on the shipping and handling on that second, third, fourth set, what have you. Flashlights are always going to be popular gift ideas. This is innovative. This is different. The price is right.
Yeah,
I knew you were going to get me back.
They're super bright. I want to just show you, they're always cool to the touch.
Okay.
That's the great thing about LEDs, so they're safe for your kids, safe for your pets. This is so much brighter and so much better than lighting a candle when you have a power outage. All right, you and I like to work on cars. Sometimes it's really hard to see stuff when it's down in the engine compartment. You can find and see what you're looking for with these. That's how bright they are.
I need to apologize to Steve and John and you and the folks upstairs who monitor our cameras, because I've been zinging them all.
They're nice and bright, though, and that's what you want.
Bright flashlight.
Yep.
Thanks, man.
Thanks. Good to see you.
It's always fun working with you. Set of two for less than $8.50 per piece.